All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Three Coast Pod. On this Monday evening, how you
Ah,
fellas doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm ready to get into it a little bit. I mean, we had
Oh,
a
I'm
great weekend.
excited.
We got
I've
some
been working though, bro. I'm tired. I'm
working.
not gonna lie.
All right, we don't have to be too long today, but like we always do, we're gonna start with college football and the recap of week three. Man, it was some good games this week. Me
Some
and
crazy
Cole, yeah,
games.
me and Cole had the opportunity to watch a couple Hawaii boys at for the San Diego State Utah game. So shout out to Alama for getting us tickets, and shout out to Mickey and Falcon
And Cedric.
and
Cedric
Cedric
was making
That's
plays.
doing
just
that thing.
playing.
But let's get into it, fellas. I think we should start with let's just start with the Oklahoma Nebraska. So, Spence,
Oof,
tell me about that. What do you think of that game?
I loved it.
Right.
They dominated them. I think I saw a stat that said it was one of the most lopsided victories that Oklahoma's had against them since 1990.
Yeah,
Like
that was a
they
big one.
dominated
That's
them
a big.
all
That's a huge
phases.
rivalry.
I think Gabriel ran for like a 50
60 yarder.
something
60
yard
yarder.
touchdown.
60 yarder.
He
It was
threw for
nuts.
like a ton of them. I mean, he looked good. He was balling. And I think they could squeeze into the top five, but they're a damn good team. They're a real good team. Offense is explosive like always. And I just love it. I love it.
So, what you think about that game?
I mean, Dillon did his thing. I mean, we for sure thought it was going to be. I mean, after the way Nebraska just marched down the field and scored, it was like, oh, okay. Wait, hold up.
Yeah,
Wait, is it going to be a game? Because I mean, a lot of people are talking about that they're going to cover the spread, that they have the chance to win just because of the new coach. But Oklahoma shut that up quick, especially um, like we were talking about. Dillon's run set the tone early. It was a third down, right? Cole, wasn't it? When
it
you were
was a
watching
third down,
third
third and
down,
six.
and it
Yep.
was a great run by him. I know Cole watched more of it than I did, so I'll
Yeah.
let Cole talk about it a little bit more.
No, yeah, coming into the game, many people thought Nebraska had a chance, not only to cover the spread, but to win the game because of the new coach. So emotions were high for the players, we thought, and the first possession looked kind of sketch. Nebraska came out like we thought they would, put up seven against Oklahoma, but DG and Oklahoma came right back and punched them in the mouth. And after that first series, they had Nebraska had no chance.
No chance.
Oklahoma's defense, I will keep on saying it week in and week out. They continue to impress me. I think they have already a top five coach in the league. If I were going to play for someone, I'm going to play for Brett Venables. He fires me up. I love him. I love OU's offense. I think there's going to continue to get better with DG. They got great weapons on the outside, a great run game. So I'm just excited about Oklahoma, and I do think, like Spencer said, they are a top five team. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
yeah,
definitely think they could be in there.
for sure.
I think who's sitting. I think I really truly do. I think
They're in contention for the
no. Well, I truly do.
playoffs.
I truly feel that they're better than Clemson. Clemson hasn't really impressed
That's
me.
fair.
They got a big test this week. We're not going to get into that, but they play Wake Forest. I think this is their first big test to see where Clemson is, both defensively and offensively. Yeah, but anyway, Spencer, let's get into Spencer. Your take on your team that you're following all year.
USC?
Yeah,
USC. Oh, I thought I was impressed. I thought they played pretty well. They did drop 45 points, which is of course. I did say that I wanted to see them hold Fresno State to under 21, which they did. I know their starting quarterback got hurt partway through the third, but I thought it was a pretty good win. They did what they had to do, and as always, their offense is legit. We know that. K- Caleb to me looks like a Heisman guy. I mean, they're just good. And I think they're appropriately ranked. I wouldn't put them ahead of Oklahoma right now, but they're in that like top eight for sure.
I think they got a big. I think, like we said, Fresno was a big test of defense. They got another big test to see the defense. They go into a hostile environment. Oregon State, Corvallis, I think, is where Oregon State is. Um,
Mm. Small town.
Yeah, they go play them there, and Oregon State is right there receiving votes to be a top 25 team in the country. So it's a good test for them.
Yeah.
For sure. But anyway, another Pac-12 team that had a good outing was the Oregon Ducks, man.
And I just want to say, this was once again. I watched Washington play. Their quarterback impressed me. I just really didn't pay attention to what his name was. Cole called me out what his name was.
Penix.
Michael Penix Jr. is the guy to watch all year in Pac-12. He's been impressive. He has one of the strong. It looks like to me he has one of the best arms in college football. But they just looked impressive in that one. They were totally dominant over Michigan State. Their defense was surprised me. I know Michigan State's offense isn't really like that, but I think the biggest thing that stood out to me was their defense.
Yeah,
like defensively to hold them and do that. I mean, to get a safety. Granted, the guy slipped, but to make plays on defense was what really stood out to me, and then to just go score the ball. Washington has been known for that hard nose, never really an offensive team. They've been known for their defense, hard nose. It's a lower scoring game. Now I'm excited to see what they do when they play SC. If it's going to be a shootout when they play Utah. I think they play Utah. I'm not sure what it's going to be, if it's going to be a shootout or not.
And I think the Pac-12 has 4 teams in the top 25 now, which is great.
And a couple right outside.
Right outside.
It's great because I love it. I love to see them actually playing well. I think the Pac-12 has been the worst Power 5 conference the last 10 years or so. And I'm excited, man. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I think Washington impressed me so much. Like, the quarterback, Penix, was just unreal. Like, he was so versatile. I think he's from Indiana.
He's right.
Yeah. So I like. They looked so good. I thought BYU. Who they play? They played.
They played Michigan State.
Michigan State. I thought their defense was going to look better than that. They always have a good top defense in the Big Ten. I thought they would look better and stop Washington, but that Penix, man, he proved me wrong. Washington looks like a real contender in the Pac-12 as well as other teams. So, yeah, shout out to them. They look really good for sure. But I think Oregon. Let's talk about the Oregon BYU, man. That's the game I was focused on.
I'm just folded, bro. I had them in my. I can't count on yet. I said they're a top 5 team in my eyes. They went in there. They got bested. Their defense. I mean, granted, the quarterback Jaron Hall played good. It wasn't like he played terrible. Yeah. Their defense just looked terrible. And Oregon is a great team. They're 22 and something. They're 22-0 in their last. They have 22 consecutive wins at home. They're great at home. But Oregon, I think, put them back on the map too. They made some noise.
Yeah, I think Oregon looked better. Like, the thing that stood out was Oregon looked really good. I think BYU is still a great team, but Oregon was dominant. I didn't think they were like that after they lost to Georgia, but that just says a lot about Georgia and how good they are. Bo Nix looking like a top 5 quarterback in college football today. So shout out to them. Yeah, the Ducks, man, the mighty Ducks, they look so good. BYU's still a top 20 team for sure. They still got a shot, I feel like, to make. If they went out, they can still make the playoffs. I still think their quarterback is great. They were out with the 2 top wide receivers, so that has to be noted. But yeah, what you think, Spence?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think they would come out and smack them, but I turned that game on. I want to say second quarter or third.
Yeah,
it was over. It was over already. I mean, they were dominating them on all fronts.
Right out the gate, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But any other college football we need to get into, or are we?
I like it.
I like it, dude. I don't know. We just have some good games.
Yeah. Man, let's get into the NFL, because NFL was crazy, man.
Oh,
it was a crazy.
So crazy.
There's some great games, some upsets, some fucking. I don't even know what happened to some of these teams, man. But I want to start. We can get into I know we want to talk about the Dolphins, but let's get into that fucking Dallas for Cincinnati. What
Okay,
the
brother. I know.
when you talk about fucking
Lord.
bro, they hold me in cold, bro. We had them. I had me on. I had them on a parlay, a pick 'em. Come on, you can't tell me they can't win against Cooper Rush and the Cowboys.
Yeah.
It's tough. I mean, I just look at it and I'm just over here thinking to myself, are they really not like that? Like Burrow. I mean, Burrow wasn't in my top 5 quarterbacks, but he's still high. He's still right there at 6 and 7. I mean, just for him to have all this pressure, you took your team to the Super Bowl. You're playing well. To come out and just do what you did. What did he throw for? What did he 17? It was like 31.
199, 24, 36, and 1 tub.
24, 36. He was
24, 36.
I mean, it's just 12 incompletions is not bad, but you would expect him to do more. But I think it falls on two.
But Cooper threw for 235 and it's
and I think the one that stands out to me a little bit more is Jamar Chase. Get open. You're a top 5 receiver. I know you're probably getting doubled, but T. Higgins might have done better, but he still had 57 yards. But it's those one-on-one matchups that with Trayvon Diggs that I don't think. I mean, I hear it all the time. Trayvon Diggs is a great one-on-one cover guy. He gets did a lot. That's your opportunity when you get one-on-one with him. Go be the better person. You got one-on-one with a young corner too, and you're a top 5 receiver in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Go get numbers. But I think they'll get it clicking. I mean, it's just like you can't write them off yet, but it's not a good start. They're 0-2.
Well, I think the Cowboys, to be fair, that side of the ball is good. I mean, they got Diggs, they got Parsons, like they have guys. And so I don't think I'm surprised that they only scored 17 points. They struggled against the Steelers, who are also like legit on that side of the ball. I think what's more surprising to me is the fact that Joe got outplayed by Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, like
that
who
one,
is that guy?
That one makes you scratch your head a little bit.
And I think obviously it's one game against a pretty good opponent, and we'll see how he plays in the coming weeks. But you start to see the Cowboys. I mean, if they can win with Cooper Rush, who's playing better than Dak was, it might be time to cut it with Dak.
Man, it's 2 different defenses. I mean, it's hard with Dak. He's playing against. I mean, Tampa Bay. I mean, Tom Brady even said
Tampa Bay is legit too.
His defense, their defense is like that.
Yeah,
It's week 1, but like you said, like I said earlier in the podcast last week, if Dallas can find a way somehow to win games, to let that come back, I don't know how good he's going to be, and that's where it comes down. If they win games, do you
I don't know if you even
back, or do you stay with Cooper Rush?
Yeah,
No,
I think
that's not.
I think you have to.
You got to go back to Dak. You still.
Well, that's what happened with Tony, right? I mean, Tony got hurt.
No, okay, guys.
No, but
guys, why
not
are we doing that?
I'm just saying.
You think Cooper Rush had like 500 yards?
Yeah, he didn't have. He still has.
He had a.
Well, I'm just saying if he plays good enough to win games.
So Dak can win you games. That's the difference. Okay, the defense.
The only way he would start Spence is if they went undefeated until Dak comes back. If you went undefeated, you can't bench. It's just,
I mean, even if they go like 3-1, like 4-1.
The way it goes, if he goes undefeated, you can't bench him.
I'm benching him. You paid Dak Prescott too much money.
Yeah, but if you're not the better quarterback.
No. I don't know why that's a question. Anyway,
if he went undefeated, you're gonna bench him.
Nope, I'm benching him.
I'm with Cole 2 here.
But even
I'm with 2 here.
Dak gets cleared. He has a week of practice.
Yes.
You're benching him, right? You're gonna just throw him right into the fire.
Well, bro, he's also coming off a surgery.
Because you know it's not his offhand, it's his throwing hand, right?
I'm going Dak Prescott.
It's his throwing hand.
I'm going Dak.
It's his throwing hand.
If you think Cooper Rush,
I'm saying if he went undefeated.
But
if you were undefeated, you gotta let him run. You gotta let him run.
It doesn't matter what you paid him if he's not the better QB.
I'm saying if they lose that week, then you start him. But you can't just throw. You can't just be like, all right, you're done.
Nope.
No, I would not
disagree
pull a guy who won me 4 or 5 games straight. You don't do that. It's team chemistry. If the team if they buy into Cooper, I think you have
That's the
to.
only. But I'm saying no, they're not. Even if they buy in and he win and they go like four, if he wins like if he only loses 2 games, he has to go undefeated for it. I think even for him to have a
Well,
chance.
if he goes like 4-1, I think you could definitely say,
No, no, no. Loss hurts you.
"Oh no, oh no."
Anyway, I don't think the Bengals make the playoffs. The AFC is too tough. 0-2 start. They have the I think the seventh hardest the toughest schedule coming up. I think the
And
Bengals on the outside looking in a good
they
game.
look like the worst team in the AFC North. Let's just be honest right now. Right now,
I
they
think they're
do.
better than the Steelers. I think the Steelers. I think the Steelers. I think they're gonna bench Trubisky in the coming weeks.
I do, but I think that makes the Steelers better.
Yeah, but they didn't bench him yet. They still have Mitch Trubisky as a starter.
Okay,
It's not Mr. Risky.
And
they
we're not.
did beat the Bengals last week. We are aware of that, right?
Oh, we are. I'm more aware of that,
Well, we're aware. Like,
but I'm just projecting that the Bengals will look better, just because they have the better.
well, they haven't been playing better. Let's just put it like that.
They haven't.
That's true.
You're
You're
very
as good as how you play.
Well, you guys just played the Patriots, and your offense looked terrible.
Yeah, like horrendous. Like that was a winnable game. I cannot believe like we couldn't pull that off.
Yeah, but yeah, let's just move on. Enough talk about them. Let's talk about the Dolphins game. Let's talk about Tua Tagovailoa's
Love it.
performance. Like
Oh my god.
damn near
Love it.
500 yards, 6 touchdowns. He literally silenced all the haters that week.
yeah.
Now he has to do that. He doesn't have to do 500 yards and 6 touchdowns.
No.
But if he progresses and he can keep on just feeding them two speedy guys on the outside, that's all he needs to do.
That's all he needs to
And
do.
then that will
He
shut
needs-
up.
Waddle.
He just needs to get them in the ball
Right.
into their hands.
Right.
I don't think. I think with Tua, I think even when he came into the league, he had some weapons that he could. I mean, Devontae Parker, and he had some other receivers. You had some guys. Even last year, you had Waddle and stuff like that. I think people thought just the way type of quarterback he was, is you would see a lot more 300-yard games from him, and he just wasn't doing that. I mean, he just wasn't doing that. It's hard to get praise when your stats aren't doing it. Granted, he is. If like I brought up earlier with Cole, he has the highest winning percentage out of quarterbacks that got drafted in that class with Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, those guys. But his stats aren't showing. I mean, he threw 16 touchdowns last year and 11 INTs. He threw for like 2,600 yards. He's at 700 this year already. He's close to being at that halfway point already. So I think the expectations are rising where people want to see Tua, especially with the weapons he has now. People want to see Tua throw for more 300-yard games, even if it comes out with a loss. He wants to see that completion percentage stay where it's at, where it's in that 70 to 80 range, but you're throwing for 300 yards. But I think this, like Cole said, this shut up a lot of haters, and people are showing love to him, not on the stage that he should get, because, like I said earlier, I think if Joe Burrow or Justin Herbert had a game like this and did what he did, people would say put them in the Hall of Fame already. That's what they would do. I think really that's what people would say, or that they're the best quarterback in the league. But
which is ridiculous.
Tua definitely got his name out there for sure, and I think showed a lot of people that he can play at that level.
Yeah, and I personally think I think he showed me his potential is higher than what I thought it was. I think this game showed me that he can be a better quarterback than what I thought his cap was. I mean, and how he came back too. I think they were down 28-7, and they scored almost all their points in the fourth.
Yeah.
Like they have that speed. I think Hill had 2 tubs where he just threw bombs to him. He was throwing it to Jalen, had 3 touchdowns. Like he looks like a mid-tier QB who's not like a top 5 guy, but he can win you games.
I agree.
He can get you there. He looks like they are still a wild card team. They're not going to beat the Bills on Sunday. I think it might be close. I mean, the Bills dominated their last
they're
two opponents.
dominant. It's just a tough. The only reason why it'd be close is if the Bills just can't handle the weather.
Yeah, but they're not going to beat the Bills. But you know what? Like that's not their expectation. but I for sure think they can win maybe a playoff game this year, and then AFC stuff.
I wouldn't say
AFC stuff.
I wouldn't say that's out of reach at all.
Mhm.
But I want to highlight. I think Tua can maximize his potential because of Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle.
And he's a good QB, dude.
He's a good QB.
He's a good QB.
But
I would take him over
again,
Dak.
I think
Okay, no.
he's gonna make a lot of quarterbacks look good just because of those weapons. But I do think he's a good QB. I do agree with you. I think he is a mid-tier QB. I don't think he'll ever be a top 5 QB, but
No. I don't. Maybe 10, maybe.
let's not rank, but he's not top
Yeah,
5. Top 5
but
is
he's
never
above.
gonna be an elite
that
quarterback.
elite division.
He's above Geno Smith. He's above
Yeah, but they're not.
either
mid-
QB
not
on the
mid-tier.
Panthers.
Geno's
You
not
know.
a mid-tier quarterback. He's a
Yeah,
low-tier quarterback.
But
So yeah, of course, he's better than them. He's a good quarterback. He's a
I
solid
think,
NFL starter.
I think the crazy thing with Tua, like the cool thing about Tua is it's kind of like that he has the reverse Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady effect, where Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers can go and get guys that are like second round, third round draft picks and make them good because they're just elite quarterbacks. Where Tua has these weapons that are Pro Bowlers on both on his. He got a tight end that probably will be a Pro Bowler maybe.
yeah.
Two receivers that for sure will be Pro Bowlers, and a quarterback that's like we said mid tier that has these weapons that it's gonna might make him great in some people's eyes. I believe.
Right.
Yeah,
He could be a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Yes.
Seen
He's that guy.
guys win the Super Bowl. Peyton Manning
Yeah.
last year was probably below
guy.
mid. He was terrible.
And
Nick Foles.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
you know
Nick
who
Nick Foles. Nick
you
Foles.
know who I think he can kind of be.
Jimmy Garoppolo, Drew Brees. I mean, Drew Brees.
I'm not gonna say Drew Brees because he's a first. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer.
Right.
But type of career where Drew Brees, there was a lot of years he went 7-9, 8-8 type of thing. He won a Super Bowl once, no MVPs, short guy. He can have that's his peak, I think. I think that's his how good he could be. But yeah, he looked like he was in high school, dude. Honestly.
Yeah, he looked that
He
good.
looked
He
damn
looked great, yeah,
good.
he
6
looked great.
dubs.
He looked so good.
Scrambling.
I think the one thing that I do want to see him get better at, and it was because his first pick he tried to fit it into a tight window. It was like tipped and stuff. That was just being making a bad decision. The one thing that I do think he needs to get a little bit better at, and I think a lot of people know this about him, is he's accurate in that short to mid ball throw. He's super accurate there. When it comes to the deep ball, he's not that accurate. His second pick came off of he had Tyreek Hill open. He threw a pick. The ball wasn't that good. I mean, even on one of the touchdowns he threw to Tyreek Hill, I felt like he could have gave him a better ball. That just didn't work that way. Yeah.
There's a lot of room for improvement, but
it's
a great start to the year, and
I'm on the bandwagon, baby.
I think they'll lose next week, but
I'm on the
the
bandwagon.
Bills are the favorites right now.
The Bills look damn good.
I think
really good.
the Bills and the Chiefs, the Bills, Chiefs, and Bucks are on.
Now I want to put the Bucks there. Pause. The Bucks offensively are a little slow.
The defense is
have
so
a
to-
little slow.
You have to put the Bucks there.
Yeah,
Nah, I ain't
I'm
putting
telling you
them
right
back
now, the reason why you put the Bucks there is because Tom Brady knows how to manage a game. It doesn't matter if
Yeah,
your
he
offense
does.
is good. It doesn't matter if your
He
offense
does.
is good. He knows how to manage a game. It goes back to the paint
You
man
know,
on
and
the Denver Broncos.
we'll see how Tom Brady plays these next few weeks, but they're starting to look like the 2015 Broncos a little bit. I think if they have a chance, it's not going to be because Tom Brady's throwing the ball all over the field.
I think
But
I do think he's a lot better than Peyton Manning that year for sure.
Yeah, he's still.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Peyton was 9 touchdowns, 17 picks that year. But I will say that the Bills, they keep playing like this. This might be a historical team, a historically great team. Now it's only week I mean, I guess 3 now, almost. But they look real good.
Yeah.
Real good on everywhere.
They're
Everywhere.
good at special teams, defense, offense.
Offense everywhere. So
Diggs looks like a top,
they're a
yeah,
team to
a
watch
top
this
five,
year.
3 wide receiver. Yeah, the Bills are my favorites right now. They look so
They
good.
look so good.
It's hard to say otherwise.
I still think the Chiefs can beat them though.
Oh, I do too because they have Pat Mahomes, and that's a bad man right there.
And the Chiefs have an underrated pass rush too. Don't sleep on them.
The
Yeah.
Chiefs look good too.
I just think the Bills are a more complete team.
Yeah.
They're the most
Do,
complete team.
do they play this year? I think they do, right?
I hope so.
I hope they
I
do.
hope so.
We're gonna see.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm excited. I mean, there's a lot.
They
There's
play
a lot,
October 16th.
there's a lot of players. There's a lot of players this year that are playing like good. Like I mean, even like to just not even touch back, but like not even to go back there. But one thing that I feel like we could talk about too is, I mean, the Dolphins did beat the Ravens, and Lamar had a great game. Lamar had a great game.
Pay
They have to pay him. They have
Pay
to pay
that
him.
man.
I mean,
Yeah, they have to pay him.
he did every like you can't just sit there and say he
No,
didn't do what he did to win the game. They gotta pay him.
you can't throw that on him. They scored 38.
Yeah, he had 100 yards on the ground, and then he had 300 or 200, almost 300.
Yeah, no, you can't throw it on him.
He's so good, man. He's so good. Who else do we need to talk about in the NFL?
I mean, I didn't even think.
We need to talk about that Saints game, bro.
It hurts.
Yeah, the Saints game. It was kind of a defense.
Do you guys agree with him sprinting over to protect his QB?
Not in that way. You can't.
I mean, he came over and cracked him.
Not in that way. But the only thing is this is the 4th time that they have that they have got into it. They got into it last year. They got into it the year before that, and they got into it in 2018, I think. They hate each other.
Yeah.
But so Tom Brady instigated that. Come on.
Any reason for them to be able to go fuck each other up, they're taking it.
Oh, 100%.
So like my thing is yeah, every time Mike Evans gets that chance and it's Marcus Lattimore on the other side, he'll go over there and do that. But I don't think if it was someone else, I don't think he would have done all that.
I don't think he would have done it in that.
It was just because of the 2 players that were involved. It was just because it was him and Mike Evans.
I mean, Tom Brady instigated that though. Let's not sit there and act like he's not in it.
No, Tom Brady's a little funny.
He was instigating that one. He was talking trash. And Tom, up until that point, hadn't played that well. It was tied like 3-3.
Yeah, I think
there wasn't anything special happening.
Both offenses didn't play that well. I mean, I just knew. I was laughing. I was sitting there watching the game laughing when Jameis thought he was going to throw a deep ball on us. It was a pick. I just was like, have you not learned? Because he used to throw so many picks.
But I think that's part of Tom Brady's greatness. Is one of the things he does very well is he really doesn't turn over the ball like that. Like he's not playing amazing. He's not throwing for 400 yards and 4 tubs, but he's not going to give you 3 picks. He's not going to drop a pick 6 and screw you over like that.
Brady will do whatever it takes to win the game.
And he's so smart. He's so smart with the OC where he knows he's just like, I mean, he's someone you want behind your center because he knows how to manage. Yeah. He knows when the offense isn't winning. He knows how to let his defense recover and elongate drives and take time off the clock to let his defense rest if they can't move the ball like how they should be. You know,
Tom is one of. If I were a player, Tom is one of the 2 QBs I'd really want to play for. Him and Pat.
Brady is the kind of guy where he could win you a shootout. He could win you a 42-35 game. And he could win you a 6-3 game. We saw that in the Super Bowls he played in against the Rams. What was that, like
9-3 or something?
We saw it against Atlanta where he came back. What was that, like a 40-something point game? Yeah. He can do both, and that's why he's the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
And he's
there's not
3 years old, man. 45, whatever he is.
There's not a QB in history.
But yeah.
There's not a QB in history. I would take a game, a drive, throw, a season. Give me Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr.
for sure. And I think they are the favorites out of the NFC.
They are.
But right behind them
is the
those
Eagles fly.
Eagles, man.
Hey,
I'm not high on the Eagles. I don't know what y'all are seeing.
It
I'm
is
not thinking
44 to
they're
7.
that
You see this game?
Have you been
I
watching?
don't think they're that
Have
good.
you been watching the
They're
game?
not that good.
Have you been watching the game in the NFC?
They're
in
the second.
NFC?
They're the second best NFC team, hands down.
What?
I'm telling you.
Who is? Name one.
What?
Name one. Who's
I think the Cowboys are gonna beat them, dude. I think the Cowboys are gonna beat them.
Do you see the score?
The Cowboys are still gonna win.
I just want to ask you one question too. Hey, your take last week. Hey, how is your boy Justin Jefferson doing against Darius? Like he's getting his shit locked.
Horrendous.
He's getting his shit locked.
So bad, dude. So bad.
Bro, how can you say the Cowboys are better than the Eagles?
You can't say the Cowboys are better than the Eagles.
No, I'm saying I think the Cowboys
will rush.
I'm still not off of my Cowboys take preseason where I thought they're gonna win the NFC East. I'm not off of it. I still got it going.
I hear you, but the Eagles are just. Oof.
I think
like we need to go through our picks of last week. I think I had. Who did I have last week? I had the Raiders. I was wrong.
Minnesota. I'm pretty sure
they lost.
I'm pretty sure you had Minnesota.
I did. I was wrong about the Vikings.
They're dropping everything.
I was wrong about the Saints.
Why would you take the Saints? Yes, Tom Brady plays bad, but our defense is like that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
I mean, look, it wasn't like it was a blowout, bro. It was 3-3 in the fourth quarter.
The score.
Come on.
I know, but I'm just saying. Never bet against Brady. Come on, you should know this. You should know this. You should know this. But you should,
unless it's the Saints or the Giants.
No, you should know this.
Or the Giants, then
that's true.
Yes.
That's true.
You should know.
Giants in the Super Bowl. Giants in the Super Bowl.
Or it's Nick Foles doing what he did in the Super Bowl, and you're like, damn.
I'm taking Daniel Jones in the Super Bowl with Tom Brady, just because.
Okay, I'm not taking Danny J. I'm taking Eli.
No, if it was like the Giants, if it was like the Giants versus the Bucks in the Super Bowl somehow, like I know they're both in the NFC, but like if that's what it was.
The Giants are gonna find out.
The Giants are gonna have a helmet catch, some miracle.
Saquon
might have what he did.
Dude, how many times? Darius Slay.
I don't think Brady's.
Darius Slay has Justin Jefferson on clamps, bro. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I'm really not off them yet. And the Packers played better. You know, I'm not high on the Packers, but
Packers played the Bears, though.
The Packers played the Bears.
Okay, fine. But they also lost to the Vikings, so.
That's true. I also think the Niners are better with Jimmy Garoppolo than they are.
Yeah, that's a hot take.
I'm gonna say that. I don't think
Trey
is like that.
I don't think.
But they're not gonna win the Super Bowl with Jimmy Garoppolo.
I don't think so either. But they'll make the playoffs.
He's Jared Goff 2.0.
Can we talk about one more thing? Can we talk about Kyler Murray's performance?
Yeah, I can't.
Did you see the 2-point conversion when he ran 85 yards in the little small? I think they said 85 yards.
No one can guard that. Those linemen were like those 300-pound linemen were like, they just gave up. They just gave up.
At some point, it's like people are saying he's overpaid. Dude, he is. Cole. I heard a lot of people talking about this, and Cole, you might argue with me, but a lot of announcers are saying, the guys commentating the game were saying it. My question was, if he's not the best, is he one of the, is he up there to be considered one of the best athletes in football right now in the NFL?
I think he got drafted in the first round for baseball. He's a good athlete.
That's what I'm saying. I think he's the best.
He's a good athlete.
Yes, top 10, I think.
Yeah, I think
but
I couldn't even
being a good athlete does not make you a good quarterback. Tom Brady, let's be honest, what kind of athlete?
No, I know. I'm just saying though. But I'm just saying he's a good quarterback. Still, at the same time, he makes passes. I would say. I know we're from Hawaii, but I'm saying he's better than Tua.
Yes,
he's better than Tua. Right now, yes, he's better than Tua.
I don't know.
Dude,
I don't know.
Tua had one game.
They're in that same tier.
Look at both their stats, Spence.
Bro, Kyler's not like that, bro.
Bro, Kyler Murray had Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. Bro.
I'm just saying, bro.
I don't know.
Spence. I'm saying, Spence, to the point.
The Cardinals have a good team.
I know we're from Hawaii. I love Tua. I got nothing but love for him. I hope he excels and I hope he keeps continuing to get better. But Kyler Murray's stats, like you said, playoff games, wins, all this stuff.
He didn't win the playoffs. What are we talking about?
I know, but I'm saying getting there.
He fell apart in the last 2 months of the regular season last year.
There, he got hurt last year too. Getting there, he was an MVP candidate before he got hurt. Yes, go look it up. Yes, he was. Go look at both their stats.
Okay. I think Tua could be an MVP candidate this year.
No, he had one fucking game, bro. One game, Spence.
He has the potential. The potential.
We're talking about right now.
I'm talking about right now, Spence. Is he better than him right now?
No,
bro. Spence.
Not in a million years.
I think it's close. I don't know if I would take Kyler though.
Who's better?
I don't know.
Right now,
who's
who
better?
do you take? The same
right,
team.
Wait.
You want a quarterback?
Right now, if I'm starting a team.
No.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
Sure. They're the same age.
I think I'm gonna give Kyler just a little bit of an edge.
Okay.
I'm changing my take. Give me Tua. Give me number 1 from the Dolphins.
All right, I'm not gonna entertain that.
All right, bro. I just want to
have the courage of my convictions to back it up.
I just want to look at something real quick. That's all. I just really want to look at something real quick.
What are you gonna look at?
I just want to see his stats. I just want to see.
I just find out at the end of
I
this
think
year.
everyone knows Kyler Murray's better. Spencer's just gonna have a Spencer.
We're about to find out.
I'm talking about right now, Spencer.
Like Spence, I get what you're saying, bro, but like Tua's thrown for like 3,000 yards in his whole career. And like just looking over the years, like
I think Kyler Murray's better than
Kyler's just had better years. He's like Tua's thrown his highest yards per like a season, like for a season, has been like 2,600 yards. Kyler's thrown every year almost 4,000 yards.
Oh my God.
What happened?
They just threw a pick. That's crazy. The Vikings had a chance, bro.
He finally got his pick.
Right.
He was due for one. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Darius Slay might be the best DB, and
he looked so good tonight, bro.
Holy smokes!
He looked so good tonight. Is that inbounds?
Yeah, it was for sure. What is he doing here? Yeah.
Dude, he just threw that up. What are you, bro?
It's a bad pick.
He should have had like 4 picks, though. What are the odds, bro?
Who?
Darius Slay. The Eagles just picked off the Vikings.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's good for them, though. But
I'm checking this out.
Yeah, Spence, that's crazy that you're taking Tua right now. Like, I get we're from Hawaii.
I'm going to take Tua, bro.
So
I'm going to ride with him.
Is Tua
He's going to win more games this year.
But that doesn't make you a better quarterback.
That doesn't make you a better quarterback.
That just means you have a better team.
Does it always, though?
Yes.
Not always.
So does your team winning? Does your team winning make you how good of a player you are? Like if you're the guy, like even
okay.
Wait, can I ask you a question?
This way.
Who's better?
Put it this way.
Wait.
No.
Let me ask you a question. Okay, the Dolphins beat the Ravens. Is Lamar Jackson better than
No.
That's your case.
No, that's not what I'm saying. No, that's not what I'm saying.
They won more games. They won more games.
Yeah,
They won more games.
Here's what I'm saying. Kirk Cousins throws for more yards and touchdowns than Jimmy Garoppolo does. Which quarterback do you want? Who's the better QB there?
I want Jimmy Garoppolo.
I like Jimmy Garoppolo.
Exactly. So it's not just all about stats.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
That's what I'm saying. Because who's winning more games?
I think Jimmy Garoppolo would do better. Like if I could trade them teams, and he has Justin Jefferson, I think he'd do better.
Wait, what's the argument? What did I say?
Because you said
it's not just about the stats.
Yeah, I know.
It's about who's going to win us games.
Yeah, but okay, win games. Jimmy Garoppolo played in the Super Bowl.
Wait.
Dak Prescott throws for more yards.
I said that just because you're a better quarterback, or just because your team's better, doesn't make you a better quarterback.
Yeah.
And then you said, check out the stats. And I'm saying it's not all about the stats.
I didn't say
you didn't
that.
say check out his stats.
When did I say that?
I was brought up stats when you were talking about Kyler and Tua.
Okay,
When did I say
think,
that?
but the Cardinals
Oh,
are
he didn't say look at
the NFC equivalent of what the Finns are in the AFC. They're about the same.
The Cardinals
They're about the same.
The Cardinals just beat the Raiders. The Raiders are in the AFC. They're high on your list.
The Cardinals are about as good of a team as the Dolphins are.
Yeah. When they get DeAndre back.
They're about the same, but I think the Finns will win more games this year.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think
what I'm saying is Tua is the difference.
I don't think wins make you a better or not player. Like if you're talking about that, then like the person you didn't know, Sauce Gardner, he's on the Jets, the shittiest team in the league probably. He's still.
Why is it a big deal that I know Sauce?
He's still a lockdown defender. We can talk about Darrelle Revis, arguably one of the best cornerbacks that played in the league.
Okay, but
for the
Darrelle is different tier. That's like Calvin Johnson on the Lions. I think they went 0-16 when he was on there. That's a different tier.
Is he not a Hall of Famer? Because
he is.
I'm saying.
I'm gonna tell you this.
He still was a top 5 receiver, even though he was on a shitty team, bro.
No. But I'm gonna say this. Wins mean way more to QBs.
Yeah.
Wins mean way more to quarterbacks because you can be a good, like Aaron Donald would be a future Hall of Famer no matter what team he's on.
So wait,
but his position won't affect the overall outcome of the game as much as a QB. So wins mean way more to QBs.
Yeah,
because people said Tom Brady was a better quarterback than Peyton for almost their entire careers, and this was at the point where Peyton, his stats were I think he had like 5,000 more yards, like a ton of more touchdowns, but Tom Brady won more.
Yeah, he won.
That's why everyone was saying Tom was better because wins matter more than just your stats.
No one's arguing
that your wins.
You're telling me what I'm arguing. I never said that.
The only time stats were brought up was when you were talking about Tua and Kyler now. Like the stat wise, like if we're talking about right now, I'm not talking about the future. I'm talking now. Kyler is better than Tua because of his stats, bro.
I'm not even saying stat. I'm going off my eye test. Kyler Murray is better than Tua Tagovailoa right now.
I believe in Tua more. I think he has a higher ceiling.
No,
I think
not.
December, you'll see the Finns will win games and the Cardinals are gonna just drop off again.
Based off of abilities and what he can do on the football field, Tua Tagovailoa does not have a higher ceiling.
I don't think he's as good of an athlete as
no
Kyler.
He's nowhere near it, bro. I'm saying Kyler probably throws the ball just as well as Tua does, but he can get it done more with his feet. Did you watch the Cardinals game versus the Raiders? Did you see what he did with his feet, dude?
That's the game I did not pay attention.
Having ability to run the ball like that, he's probably him and Lamar are probably the best running quarterbacks. Dude, that makes
you could throw Allen in there too.
That makes a huge difference.
It helps.
No,
it makes a huge difference. Because imagine how like scary Tom Brady would be if he could run.
I think his greatness is that he stays in the pocket though. Like that's such.
But I'm saying, imagine how many. Imagine how many.
Tagovailoa is not Tom Brady, bro.
Yes.
Oh, he's not. He's not. He won't be. I don't even think he'll win 2 Super Bowls.
And like I think even what you were talking about earlier, like in the messages with me, bro, and like comparing DG, and this is to bring up something that DG
don't do this.
DG is a better athlete than Tua.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I can like kind of roll with. I mean, like
I don't see why you can't compare people where people were.
Tua's the better quarterback. Though.
I'm not
going to let you sit here and say Tua is not the better quarterback.
It's in the NFL and college, but it's like last year,
brother. Playing against Tua and playing with DG, Tua
I'm
is
saying, bro, you're getting
he
mad.
better QB.
You were getting mad, brother. You were getting mad at the fact that people were saying DG's Tua 2.0. People were saying that about Zach Wilson and Mahomes last year when Zach Wilson was coming into the league at BYU because he was doing things that Pat Mahomes was doing at the college level. So they were calling him Pat Mahomes, like they were calling him Pat Mahomes at the college level. Why can't DG be a Tua at the college level? Why can't he do? Why can't people?
I don't even think Tua in college is pretty good though, bro.
Okay, hold up.
Tua college. Wait, who comes in at halftime and wins a natty?
How many times does that happen?
Who?
But was DG given that chance? Was DG given that chance?
I just don't think if you put him in that situation, he's gonna win.
He's not. I don't think. Okay, let me clear this out for you guys. Cole obviously thinks Tua is better than DG.
Yes.
The only reason, I don't know why you guys are arguing. I think you guys are on the same page.
He's saying
okay, let me talk. Let me talk. God, the only reason your fucking favorite fucking reporter ever, Skip Bayless, says that. No, let me fucking talk. Shut the fuck up. The only reason that he says he's 2.0 is because one, he's fucking from Hawaii. Two, he's a fucking lefty. Okay? Three, he plays for a fucking big time quarterback. That's all he's saying, bro. He's not saying that he's better than Tua Tagovailoa. He's not.
If you say someone's a 2.0, you're saying he's better.
Hell no, yeah, you're not.
Are you tripping?
You are.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are.
That's
he's
like saying
more elusive.
Bro, wait,
he has a stronger arm. He's more mobile. Yes, you are. Look at his take. He's saying he's better.
2.0 means you're comparing him.
No, it means you're better.
No, it doesn't. No. You're comparing
his take.
You're comparing them.
Skip's take is he's better. Go watch that tape. He's saying he's better.
You're calling someone 2.0. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was arguing.
I'm not talking about fucking Skip Bayless. I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about 2.0 does not mean you're better.
2.0 is used to say is a superior or more advanced version of an original concept.
It doesn't.
Superior version of an original concept.
There's been so many people that have been compared. I mean, I'm pretty sure people used to say Kobe was Michael Jordan 2.0.
That means they're
comparing because Kobe was not what Michael was.
Better than him.
The definition is superior version.
I'm not talking about the definition.
I'm talking about how it's used in the sports world.
Okay, but I'm saying his take, Skip's take, even is.
I don't care about Skip.
No one cares about Skip Bayless.
That's what this is about, though.
No one cares about Skip and Shannon. I'm talking about why can't people call him Tua 2.0? There's nothing wrong with that. They're comparing the two to each other.
Because you're implying that. Look,
I'm saying the only person implying it that way is a person that you love to watch, Skip Bayless. That's the only person implying it. The way me and Cole, the way I brought up Tua 2.0 is they're similar to each other. Dillon does a little things better at the college level. I'm not saying he's a better quarterback. Never once was I saying that, because Tua's in the NFL for a reason, and Dillon's not a projected first rounder like Tua was right now. I don't in this class with this quarterback class. I don't think that way. Yeah. But I'm saying 2.0 is you can compare them to each other, and like Cole said, the one reason why people compare him is because yes, he's from Hawaii, yes, he's a lefty, and yes, he plays for a big. He's like the first Hawaii quarterback since Tua to play at a big time school.
I guess. Yeah.
So you can say he's Tua 2.0, and in the sports world, it's not used as what you got from Wikipedia, a superior, and things like that. It's used to compare people, bro.
Okay, that's fine. I think that that is detracting from our original argument, which is
because you. But I'm saying but you were saying he was saying that Dillon has a stronger arm than him. To be honest, Dillon at that level.
No, I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm not saying his arm strength is stronger. I'm not saying that.
Elusive, probably. I would give Dillon that. I think he's a little quicker than Tua is. I think he's
pretty elusive though. He is. Compared to them.
I think they're about to say, I don't think one is either way, but I think what you took from when you arguing that earlier with me today, I think you were taking that 2.0 was saying that Dillon is better than Tua in the NFL. No, bro. Dillon's not even there yet, so you can't even make that take. To be on to start with, because they're at two different levels.
Fine.
Like you can't say that. Like, all Cole was getting upset about was that you thought 2.0 was like saying he's better, but like it's really just a term to compare people. That's all that is.
And I want you to go ask people what 2.0 means. Go ask the chat what 2.0 means without any context. It doesn't mean you're superior.
Dude, that is not like they are not.
I don't care. I just want to know. I'm right. You're wrong.
They're not gonna. I'm gonna send you this. I'm just gonna screenshot it and send it to you.
I'm talking about the context of it.
In Skip's context, that's his context.
You're listening to one person, and then you were talking about.
I'm talking about his take. I'm talking about his take. 2.0 in that
that's
context.
the only person you ever listened to.
But
when you were here, all you were watching was Skip and Shannon.
Okay.
Literally, dude.
That's literally all you.
Literally is not true. You guys cannot come in here and tell me what I'm watching.
That literally when you were here, bro, anytime you were watching the TV, it was Skip and Shannon, bro. I promise you that.
I'm not saying I'm not saying that's all you watch, but that's what you refer to a lot of the times. And that's not a credible source. The credible source is you. You with your own eyes. And you're getting better at that.
I literally disagreed with Skip though.
Yeah, but
I'm talking about a take he had. I'm disagreeing with that. I'm saying it's BS.
Yeah, but stop referring Skip Bayless, bro. Like, stop. No one gives a fuck. He says shit to get a paycheck. That's what he does.
My take is in response, though. That's what this take is.
Okay, can you
in a response
just never refer to a Skip and Shannon ever again?
Ever again.
Yeah, ever again.
Please. They talk
Can't
about
do that.
That sell.
Ever again.
Ever again.
Yeah, please don't.
Ever again.
Please don't ever.
This is our podcast, not Skip and Shannon.
Doesn't mean you can't talk about other people.
Oh, we're not
talking about Skip and Shannon's
We're not talking about other fucking media sources.
No, we're not talking about.
Talk about what you see.
That's exactly what my take was. That's what my take was.
No, you referred to Skip and Shannon.
Yeah.
Because I was disagreeing with the take.
Why are you even bringing up Skip? Just don't bring up Skip and Shannon, bro. Only bad things.
I'm pretty sure you brought it up. What are you?
I'm saying because your take is from there. If you're gonna get your take, like if
okay.
If you just came and was like, oh, Dillon is the 2.0 of Tua, and you just said that because of you, but don't come into like the podcast be like, oh, Skip and Shannon said this, and this is what I think of it. No, bro, let's have our own takes.
Okay, let's move to Tier Talk.
Tier Talk.
I don't even want to put this fucking podcast out there, bro. I'm getting too nuts.
This is what the people want to see.
God damn, bro.
Okay, pause. I'm gonna move quick. Hold on.
We're too nuts this fucking podcast, but I don't want to fucking put this out, dog. Fuck.
You got nuts, bro.
You're just so annoying, bro.
You got nuts.
Kirk Cousins threw 3 picks?
Yeah.
Back.
Okay, what's our tier talk? You said you had something.
Wait, no, Oh, are you talking about QB tiers? That's what I was talking about, not the tier talk topic.
Oh. So we don't have a tier talk.
Want to do it off the top of the dome right now.
That's fine. I thought of like the others.
What section are we going into? You guys want to talk about what the fuck am I talking about today?
I thought of all of them, honestly.
You want to do a Hawaii one?
Yeah, let's do a Hawaii one. That's fine.
You want to talk about sports?
Not really.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right, favorite beaches.
Oh. I have a good one.
Beaches. Or what's yours?
I have a good one. Best like types of food, like
Okay.
Japanese food,
All right.
Hawaiian food, like
Okay.
We'll
you
do
know what I'm
three?
saying?
We'll do three?
Three.
Yeah, three
All right, let's run it. Let's run
food
it.
tiers.
All right. Damn, I love food, bro.
Damn, I'm even.
I have my first two for sure. I feel like we're gonna have the
Top three.
three. We'll do three.
All right.
We'll do three.
Start us off, Spence.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go kind of broad here. Um, I'm gonna say Italian food.
I like
Italian
that.
food.
It's very versatile.
Yup.
Pasta, pizza.
Pasta, pizza. I mean, you can't go wrong, bro.
Can't go
You just
wrong.
have so many combinations.
Yeah.
Eat all the time. It's fire.
I think
Absolutely fire.
that's a good one.
That's a good
That's
one.
definitely that's in my top two. I don't know what my three is. Yeah, I don't know.
My three. My three. I'm just gonna say like.
Don't.
I'm just gonna say like American dog.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, so
like burgers,
fries, like
fries, like a
chicken
steak,
wings.
like a steak, chicken wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna say
That's
American.
fire.
I'm gonna say American.
That's fire.
Okay. Okay.
Um, my three. My three will probably be Korean food.
Korean
I don't know
food.
if it's actual Korean food. It's like I love like I don't think it is Korean
Like
food.
kimchi and shit.
Like chicken katsu, like the thing you get at Kimchi 3, like chicken katsu, barbecue.
That's Korean food.
But then I like yeah kimchi, and then I like the Korean barbecue, like
Yes.
The
Yeah.
ones you can do.
Yeah.
The ones you can.
I don't know.
I will say
I don't know.
I don't know
Korean
if it's
food.
I don't know if it's authentic Korean food, but I like it.
Oh, you do.
I would say
Yeah.
Shit's nuts.
Korean food has the best vegetables. My
yeah.
favorite type.
For sure.
The vegetables are fire.
They
Like
always add
I'm down for
spices to,
that.
like lettuce and
Yes.
I like
Cabbage
I go
stuff.
Food at three.
Okay.
At two, I'm gonna go Italian. Like I said, like you said, it's so versatile. I could eat like if I were to choose one food to eat like every day of my life, I feel like it would be like pizza or something or pasta.
I'm right there with
Pizza.
you.
Wait, every day? Really? Pizza?
Yeah, like it's if I'm gonna like eat something shitty like a cheap food, I want pizza. Like pizza, you can't.
I'm gonna go with pancakes, brother. But okay.
You can go with like different combinations of pizza, shit like that.
Yes.
I think
I'm right there with Cole. Two is Italian.
Yeah, dude, you do like pancakes, like.
Yeah,
No,
It was
I'm
like,
not saying pancakes
were
is
you
too.
like craving right now?
Pancakes.
Craving pancakes.
Bro,
Like,
I'm crave pancake. Okay, you can't go with
I've
pancakes.
never
I
craved
crave
pancakes
pancakes.
in
I've
my
never
life.
craved pancakes.
No,
but
pancakes are what?
Over pizza though? Come
What?
on, dog.
Yeah, bro. Over pizza.
Bro, I could eat pancakes at night for dessert.
I could
It's
too,
fire.
bro. Over pizza?
Hot take, pancakes over ice cream. I said it. I said it.
Bad take.
I said it.
All right, what's your two? Fucking pancakes?
No. It's not pancakes, surprisingly. I'm gonna go with sushi. Just love fish.
Japanese.
Just love it. Rice and fish, that's it. I'm set. Any combination. She lied.
Hey, bro, you guys are so funny. You guys go all nuts at each other. Oh, this makes me laugh. I can't just get that out of my head. It just,
That's what it is.
I had to walk away, bro.
This is our best tier talk.
oh,
I mean, our best part.
I'm talking about the
dude. We're talking about
Yeah.
the podcast. You got so.
Dude, he just has bad takes. Like it's just
What? No. Don't do that.
But anyways, let's just finish. Let's finish. All right, one, Spence. Go with your one.
you never said two.
I did Italian.
Oh,
Yeah, I said I'm working with you. Italian.
Okay.
I don't know how to describe it.
My one, I'm gonna say is like Hawaii food. Like, and I'm gonna go very specific here. Poke bowls. Poke bowls have to be my one. Just very specifically. So good. I could eat it every day for the rest of my life.
Facts. I love poke. I love Hawaiian
Poke
food.
is so good.
Is that your one?
That's not my one.
What's your one?
My one's Japanese food.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You
okay.
can get ramen. You can get udon. You can go sushi. You can get like I'm pretty sure chinkatsu is Japanese. Honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say Japanese because I technically you can do like I don't even like it's crazy. I'm from Hawaii. I don't even like fish like that. But I went to the sushi spot out here and I had the like little vegetarian sushi rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gas,
Dude,
bro.
Japanese
Fire?
food
And then
is so
and then we
good.
have like a little. I
Fire?
haven't took you there yet, but we have to go to that little ramen bar called Jinya. Gas.
Dude, I went to Japan though. Like Japan, fucking so good. Like the food
I
there
bet.
is
That's all I've heard.
I will say what was just outside of my top 3, but I think it's like fire now. Soul Food's low key fire.
Oh, soul food, yes.
Oh yeah.
Soul food's
The
fire.
mac and cheese hits. Like I'm like, damn.
Cheese,
Like
fried
that's
chicken,
low key.
Cheese, collard
And
greens.
you know what my favorite is? Cornbread. I love
Good
cornbread.
is good, but when they do the
Absolutely
fried
love it.
mac and cheese, it's different.
Dog,
Fried
Dude.
mac and cheese.
It's good.
Dog,
I was like, okay.
I had barbecue in Louisiana. It's so good. Both brisket and ribs off the bone. I know you don't like ribs, but ribs.
I'm not a ribs guy. I'm not.
Bro, my dad's dad, my grandma Benatters, she's like really like from like really southern. She like came to Hawaii. I remember, I'll never forget it. She came to Hawaii when I was like 11, and she cooked like homemade mac and cheese,
Ooh,
homemade
sounds good.
brisket, and like homemade ribs. Oh my gosh, bro, it's the best food I've ever ate in my life. Like
It's so good,
Brisket is so
and
fun.
it sucks because it's so bad for you.
I know.
It's so bad. It's like
yeah.
cholesterol in a meal. Like it's just like it's so bad.
But if you go to like down south, you have to get it. Like
You have to get
you know
soul
what I'm
food.
saying? It's
it's
so
like
worth
I
it.
had some good gumbo.
Top crazy days.
So worth it.
Gumbo goes crazy. I didn't even know what gumbo was. It can be.
I didn't know
You can have
what
chicken
it was
gumbo,
either.
whatever, all that kind of stuff. It's just the seasoning that you put into it. That seasoning is fire.
And I have to say this too. Thai food is fire.
Yes.
Thai food
Be
is.
it Hamese food like
Yeah.
spring rolls.
Dude, honestly, you can find big dishes.
Food is
You can
fire.
find big dishes with like every genre of food.
Oh man, like how could I go?
Mexican.
I
Oh
think
wait,
I might have to throw Mexican as my 3 low key.
Mexican's good.
wait.
Asians make the best food. I'm
I'm
not
going
gonna lie.
Mexican.
Asian
I'm going
food's the most
Mexican
fire.
over Korean food. I forgot.
Oh, what?
I'm going Mexican
You eat
food.
burritos like every
Burritos?
Mexican food.
I used to eat it like all the time.
I eat chips and salsas.
No.
Mexican food.
Tacos are fire.
I know. Americanized.
Fish,
Tacos,
tacos,
burritos.
you know, steak.
Yeah,
is
Mexican food.
fire.
Is for sure. Why did I think? Of that?
Hey, all
That
I
is
know,
my
all I
food.
know
Yeah.
is we're gonna get probably hella reactions to this podcast because
I don't even want to.
Bro, pho is fire. Pho is
Vietnamese,
absolutely
right? Or Thai? What is
Huh?
I don't know.
Is it Vietnamese?
Pho is Vietnamese. Vietnamese.
Listen, I might just
Asian food's the best though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Hey, we might just post a tear talk today because you guys got all nuts at each other.
Bro, that's what it is on here.
I
That's
never
what it
got
is.
nuts before.
But he never got nuts.
That's okay.
like
I'll post it.
That's what it is. That's what the people came to see. They came to see us.
you walked away when I was like, oh shoot, I couldn't believe it.
No, yeah, for sure.
They came to see us.
Trent, you do have some bad takes, bro.
What? According to who?
You
How
guys
is
are like controversial takes.
Yeah,
And I think you
like,
do it on purpose.
That's the point.
That's not the point. You
But
need
like those are my
you
takes.
need-
I'm just controversial.
okay, but that's not the point. Don't just say it because
Okay.
that'd be
I
controversial.
actually believe that though. Like
You believe two is
these are
better
my
than
take.
You really believe Tua is better than Kyler? Like,
I'm gonna take him to be my starting QB.
Wow.
if you had $1 million,
Who am I paying?
yes,
I think Tua should get paid above Kyler because Kyler's already paid. Kyler's already paid. So I'm paying like I'm paying Tua.
I'm just saying that they both come off the streets, bro, and you're gonna pay one of them. Who are you paying?
I'm gonna stick with Tua. I don't see any reason for me to switch over. I don't see any reason yet for
Spence,
me to switch over.
Spence,
I'm
I love
right
it. We love Spence. You don't know how all my cousins that have watched the podcast they say the podcast is great. They said we just love listening to Spencer because sometimes he just doesn't know what he's talking about. But they love it. The takes. You do have some bad takes, bro.
I have controversial takes.
Yeah.
Controversial. Some of them are just putting out bad.
Takes.
Some of them are just putting out bad, though.
Controversial.
You can say controversial, but some of them are just plain dog shit.
I hope no one watches this podcast.
Because you got upset?
Yes.
He got so nuts.
Dude, I had to take a breather.
It's not a big deal. We're talking about sports.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. But when you say some outlandish stuff.
Yeah, Spence, you say some stuff that really is like, oh, wait, hold a minute. Like, you know
the biggest thing I said was I would take Tua over Kyler. That's like, I'm not saying.
No, the 2.0 thing was huge.
I'm still
okay, what? I'm sending a screenshot into the chat.
I like to be right, and I know I'm right.
I've never thought 2.0 means better.
I never thought 2.0. I think it
Dude,
means,
I'm gonna literally send a screenshot of what 2.0
I don't want. The thing is, I don't want it. Like literally don't want it.
I'm just saying.
I don't want it.
It's being used wrong. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but that's
what I'm saying.
Okay, I don't care about the definition. I'm saying
the way it's used in sports is
when I hear
but
LeBron James 2.0, like this guy Zion Williamson is LeBron James 2.0. I never think, what? They think Zion Williamson's gonna be better than LeBron? No, it means
in those contexts. I'm just saying it's being used wrong. Okay, wait, what are we arguing about?
I'm arguing against you.
What are we arguing about?
I want you to be wrong.
Say he's right.
Say I'm right.
Say he's right.
In the right in the sport context.
Okay, in that context, yes.
Thank you. That's all I want. Thank you.
In Skip's context, that's not what he's saying.
Okay, okay, that's fine.
What did we say about bringing up Skip, bro?
Wait, that's okay. No. Wait.
What did I say? What did we say about bringing up Skip Bayless?
We're not. Yeah, no.
I'd rather you listen to Stephen A. Smith than Skip Bayless, bro.
Stop it.
I'm gonna cancel your YouTube subscription, and so you.
You are.
I'm not letting you watch. No, you're not watching Skip and channel.
I'm gonna unsubscribe from your YouTube channel,
bro. Spence, can you just make me one promise, bro? One promise. You'll just try to watch something else besides skipping the channel. You know how many times I got up to go to the bathroom at night when you were here and the TV was still on and it said continue video and there's a Skip and Shannon video?
That happened like once.
Man, I use the bathroom like twice at night.
I mean, at least make it like corn or something.
At least, yeah.
Like, what?
Corn is better than skipping.
Bro, stop it. Stop it.
Hey,
that's
bro,
a bad take. That's a bad take. Cole, this is your bad take. That's a bad take.
What's a bad take?
Yeah.
What's a bad take?
You can't just call me Cole when there's two Coles.
Yeah, wait, what's
one? Okay, one. That's a bad take. No, 1 and 2.
No, call him off. But can you just what's
one? That's a bad take.
What?
That I should watch. He should watch porn over.
That's a bad take. 1.
All right, I just was saying something.
Yeah, just saying something. Watch like Disney Channel.
Watch.
Bro,
something.
no. 2. That's a bad take. These are bad takes, boys. No.
Just watch something else besides Skip and Shannon. Watch ESPN for all I care.
How's that better?
Watch some cool Mosel highlights. YouTube.
Yeah.
Watch some 3 Coles podcasts. Go back.
Yeah, and listen to how dumb you sound sometimes. Review the film.
Right on some of these. Wait, I was right on some of these.
If you really want to watch shit, if you really want to watch stuff with your takes, look up their stats, come back with some knowledge, and don't just base your knowledge off of Skip and Shannon. Because Skip gets paid to hate. We've been over this.
You know
Skip
that
gets paid to hate.
Hey, Skip makes a lot of money though.
That's true.
But he has.
If you're broke
he
and
has
drowning a millionaire, the joke is on you.
He has facts to back up his hate. I'm gonna
say this. You want respect or you want money? Because I tell you this, he doesn't have respect. He doesn't.
Okay.
You
I'm
can't.
gonna see people do respect him. Wait. Shannon Sharp respects him. I'm
talking about athletes. I'm talking about athletes, bro.
Like you're a sports
athletes don't respect anybody. Like
athletes respect. Like athletes, a lot more athletes respect Stephen A. Smith than Skip Bayless.
Stephen A. Smith? Dude, you could have said a lot of other names.
But I'm saying I don't like both of them. But
Could have
I'm
said
saying
a lot of other
a
names.
lot more athletes respect
Yes.
Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless. Yes, they do.
The LeBron James shit is kind of ridiculous, bro. I'm not
It's
gonna lie.
bad.
That's bad. It's like it's an agenda. Like it's bad. It's Shannon too. Like Dick Ride and LeBron. That's their jobs. To dick ride and to hate.
Yeah.
It's bad. Tom Brady, he dicks ride Tom Brady. Shannon hates Tom Brady. It's like
Yeah.
it's bad.
Yes.
Anyway, brother.
Yeah.
Well, when are we plotting next? We'll have I'll be more my composure will be better next time.
We'll just do it. Are we gonna do it on Wednesday?
Wednesday or
I can.
Thursday, I think.
I can do Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday I
One-
work, but I get off.
The Steelers play on Thursday.
Okay, we could. Okay, let's do it then.
Okay.
We might do a Hawaii athlete segment for like 20 minutes too tomorrow if you want.
What time are you guys gonna do it?
I don't know. It's gonna be like 20 minutes though. It's gonna be fast. What time do you work?
8 to 4. So I'm off in the afternoon.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Probably good at night, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
All right, shoot. Gang.
Even though you suck, I love you, bro.
Hey,
I love you.
Even though we have differences in sports, still love you, bro.
Yep.
Spence, I love you too, bro. You know, already know. It's all
Hey,
love.
I might be right.
You're too high on Tua right now. Okay.
Yeah.
I just say
Yeah, you're too high on Tua. It's just like your Texas take. You're too high on Texas. You're too high on Tua. Hi, Alika. Thanks for watching. Three Coast Podcast. Love you guys. We'll be back here Wednesday or Thursday.
End this.
Yeah, just end it, bro. Love you guys.